Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome back to the SoulFull Creator channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic summer. It's finally summer and June is here. Oh my goodness, I had my first little weekend getaway. Todd and I decided to take off and go to Palisades, Colorado, and we went and hopped on some bikes and rode around town, visited a couple of the wineries and had some great charcuterie board cheeses and meats and listen to some amazing musicians. So hope you guys are out there and enjoying the sunshine, although today it's been a little rainy. So anyways, excited to see what your soul's message is for the month of June. I thought that we would do a heaven and earth spread and take a look at what is going on in your reality, what it is that you'd like to bring in. We can also look at the past, present, future. Okay, let's look at the unconscious, then let's look at the conscious. Tell us what's going on. What is on their mind? What is on my Scorpio's mind? What's above them? What are their desires? Okay, and then let's look at solutions to the current situation. Can you give us some solutions to the current situation, please? Whoop, that was a lot. Try that again. 2 more cards, please. Holy angels, spirits, and guides, and loved ones from the other side. What is the current situation or current advice? Okay, Scorpio. Spirits being a little tight-lipped for some reason. Whoop, there we go. 1 more, please. Holy angels, spirits, and guides, and loved one from the other side. Whoop. Let's take the one on the top. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read these because they flipped over. So Spirit is wanting to say that you're feeling bound in a situation, all tied up, like you're having an issue, making a decision, needing to look inside, may need help from others, taking some advice from others in a planning stage about something, and a message coming in about what will bring you some excitement, a desire, or a message around what it is that makes you feel alive. So something there. So maybe you're not feeling like you can. I feel like you're feeling like life, you're stuck in the boredom of life and you can't move towards your desire and collaborate with others. That's what I'm getting out of that. So let's see what more clarity I can get about that. Okay, so let's turn these over. Scorpio, there is something at the center of the focal point of your reading that has to do with nostalgia, your inner child, feeling maybe your home, maybe having a happy home, or reuniting with someone from the past. You've got the 6 of Cups coming in. So about love, peace, and harmony, finding a solution to something, overcoming suffering in some way, letting go of something from the past. Maybe but it seems to me that your memories from the past are really, like, maybe you keep thinking about how you felt as a child and how good life at home felt in your childhood, okay? So what's around this is that in your past, you've really struggled to feel like people accept you for, unconditionally with your flaws and all, that you're feeling as if people are judgmental and can be irrational, like highly emotional. Your experience of love has been that emotions can be dangerous, and you're remembering the emotions of your childhood. You're also wanting to move towards your inner child. You're wanting to move towards your awakening the inner child, your soul within you, to find that joy and happiness. But in the current moment, you're feeling as if you cannot reunite with your inner child, that there's something that's holding you back from you reuniting. And what I'm getting is that you have had to put a lot of hard work into your life, that there is, you're looking at all the hard work that you've put into life, and that you're feeling like you don't get to live the life that you want, that your inner child is missing out on the life that you were supposed to have, like you're living a life that's not really wasn't meant to be yours, and you're kind of reflecting over that and you're like, why don't I have the life that I want to have? In the unconscious, there is some truth that you need to be able to see about love, because it's connected to this Queen of Cups. So there's some truth that needs to come to your consciousness about emotions, and maybe you need to see the truth about emotions and how emotions is what helps us feel the energy of joy. Not only do we feel the energy of pain, the reason why we have pain is because when we feel joy and when we don't have joy, then we feel pain that we don't have joy. And so, having emotions isn't a bad thing, Scorpio, and you are the sign of a water sign, which is all about emotional mastery, mastering your emotions and becoming emotionally intelligent and recognizing the truth around emotion and how blessed we are to be able to have a heart that can feel the depths. Okay, Scorpio, you go to the depths of the ocean but the thing about Scorpio, as I was learning earlier today, is that the Scorpio has a stinger. And what happens is if we get hurt in some way with our emotions, then we just completely close off. And Scorpio wants to feel, but yet there's that being able to be appreciative of the fact that pain actually is what fuels our passion and helps us feel alive. Okay, Scorpio, you're also in the unconscious. I think that you're feeling out of balance because you haven't been able to follow your purpose and your passion, and you may even feel a little bit out of balance, and potentially the soul can actually get sick when it doesn't when it doesn't awaken to its purpose and do its soul work to fulfill its mission. And so your soul, you're out of balance because your soul is your inner child. So the star and this inner child both came in the reverse, and they're connected. And so, until we turn these upright, until we heal ourselves and allow our soul to say, ask your soul, what is it that would make you feel most alive? What would make you feel full, right? And what would make your inner child happy? That's when we get happy, is when we answer those questions. And so I feel like unconsciously, Scorpio, you haven't done that work. You haven't dove deep into the water to find out what it is that your soul's purpose is. And, there is an aha about the way that you view emotions, and that you need to uncover. Okay. And when you see how beautiful the blessing is to feel, to have these emotions, you will then be able to have that stability and that feeling of happiness, okay? Because the Four of Wands is all about having that feeling of a happy home, happy life, right? It's a feeling of celebration. It's when you can feel happy about, you want to feel those emotions of happiness and joy. And you can feel happiness and joy when we have stability in our life. And so there's something around emotions, people being irrational, you having to be protective of your emotions, not realizing that emotions are good for you, and remembering, because the Queen of Cups in reverse, remembering that emotions can, with the Queen of Cups in reverse, that's not being open and enjoying the emotions, where this childhood energy of nostalgia and reunion of your child's, reconnection with your child's self, these two things are connected. So you can't have a happy reunion and a happy childhood and beautiful emotions if you also don't have the times when the cups is, when the cup is spilt, right? And it's in its reversed, and we're not holding that energy. So we simply just need to recognize the beauty in having emotions that are somewhat irrational, So there's a tower moment that's happening to you, Scorpio, so that you will transform your perception of emotion and be grateful for the fact that yeah, sometimes our emotions are erratic. Sometimes we are irrational creatures. Sometimes we feel pain and we don't like feeling pain, but that is what drives us forward to heal the pain so that we can feel passion again, so that we can feel joy and love. And we couldn't feel joy and love if we also didn't feel the pain. So there's a tower moment of whatever the way that you have viewed emotions is crumbling. These people are falling out of a building because your beliefs around emotion and it not being a good thing, it's falling down. And then finally, Spirit is wanting you to know that this does not need to be, it doesn't have to be a fight or hard work in order for you to have the happiness that you desire. You know, this is eights. It's about self-mastery. It's about putting in the action and the hard work to having the life that's going to, you know, bring you happiness. But it's in its reverse, meaning that it can be a playful energy. It doesn't have to be hard work. It can be a playful energy of just letting this transformation of your emotions move you towards the energy of play. Okay? So that's what I'm getting, and that kind of brings me back to the fact that you have felt bound and that you haven't been able to see a way out of this, and out of the, you know, that you've been looking like, you're like, why do I have these emotions? And I'm bound by emotions because I feel deeply, right? But because you feel deeply, you can look inwards, and you know, this person's looking inwards and able to see that those emotions is what gives us desire, and that's the spark of life. That is the Page of Wands. That is the message, is that your emotions is what gives you that spark of life, of creation, to want to create. And finally, that we get joy when we collaborate with others and when we create with others, and threes are all about expansion and expanding our love and light and expanding our joy and happiness, right? By connecting with others. So there's something there. All right, let's see if there's anything else we can get for you, Scorpio. Holy angels, spirits, and guides and loved ones from the other side, what else can you tell me about Scorpio and their soulful journey for the month of June? Tell us about these emotions. What do we need to know about Scorpio and the depths that Scorpio feels? Okay, Five of Cups. So it's telling me, Scorpio, that you've been hurt in the past, that you have some old wounds that need to be healed, that there's some conflict about coming into stability with your emotions, getting over the past, letting go of the past, okay? Scorpio, what else can you tell me about Scorpio and what Scorpio's been through? Tell me about this childlike energy of the Six of Cups, of nostalgia, of harmony, love, peace. Can you give us some clarity about what's going on with Scorpio during the month of June? There we go. And visionary leader. Okay, so, you know, there is a huge, not just a spark of desire here, but this is saying that, you know, you're going to be a visionary leader in some way. And it may be that you're going to master the depths of your emotions and talk about how that can stir, not just start a spark, but actually sustain a fire that will be able to transform your emotions and transform the old wounds into, you know, what I say, transform your pain into passion. That's what I'm really getting. Is there any other messages for Scorpio for the month of June? This transformative power of their emotions. Okay, I'm going to pull from the John Holland deck now, and let's just see if we can get anything else for you, Scorpio. Okay, so this is saying, this is the Three of Fire, recognition and reward. So some of you may be being recognized in some way for your emotional mastery. And that's where this is saying visionary leader. There may be something that you're very passionate about, maybe passionate about teaching people how to heal their wounds. Maybe you're a counselor. I don't know. Transformation. This is all about you, Scorpio. You are a leader and a visionary leader of teaching people how to transform transform pain into passion and mastering their emotions. Is there anything else you can tell me about Scorpio and their soulful journey for the month of June? What is this leadership about? Can you give me more clarity about being a transformative leader? Thank you. Material and spiritual prosperity. So this is just saying that you're going to be really, really successful in being some sort of a leader that is teaching people about the transformative power of your emotions. Okay, is there any emotional, or what energies or emotions are blocking my Scorpio soulmates for the month of June? Is there anything that's blocking them? What do I need to know? What do I need to know about Scorpio on their soulful journey for the month of June? Holy angels, spirits, and guides, and loved ones from the other side. Oop, I felt something flip. I felt it. I felt it. Confidence, yeah. Is there anything else that we need to know about Scorpio for the month of June that will help them on their soulful journey? What's going to be happening with my Scorpio soulmates? Okay, I think that one wants to come out. Okay, let's take a look at this, Scorpio. Okay, so as far as your heart goes in feeling fully alive, it is saying to be energetic and passionate, okay? Because the heart is what creates the fuel that fuels life. It's the spark of life, and that is when it comes to being a soulful creator, we need to have the passion. And so there's something around you being a visionary leader that is going to teach people about emotions and passion. Really great stuff. Also, there's something around you getting very clear about your path and your life's journey and why you know, maybe even some clarity about being able to transform these energies. And, you know, awareness is about getting clear from your life experience about what's worked and what's not worked in your life. And, you know, when it comes to people feeling emotional or being upset that they've had to feel the energy of pain, often it comes from a place of us being a victim. And so there may be something around a lesson around being a victim and coming out of victimhood and feeling confident in your ability to transform your pain into passion, and also being honest with yourself, okay? And we can't transform the pain of our life if we're not honest with ourselves about what was the lesson of love or those golden nuggets of truth that are hidden in our life experience. And so there's something there for you to look at in your story. Is, when you tell your story about life, is it come from a place of being the victim, or are you your own hero? Okay, so get confident, be honest with yourself, and get clear. And then also, when it comes to being a creative vessel, the body is a creative vessel, that it's aligned with creation, and there's the heavy energy that keeps us stuck in the human experience of being scared. So is there a part of you that is embodying the energy of fear? Okay, and if you are embodying the energy of fear when you create, like maybe you're afraid that you won't be able to overcome these emotions, or that you won't be able to be this visionary leader, or that you won't be able to transform your own wounds into passion. If you're scared to do the work, then you're going to be embodying as a vessel. You'll embody fear, and then how we act is what we attract. And so you'll end up creating more, instead of creating abundance, you'll create lack. So be careful that you align yourself with the energies of creation, and that you're embodying the energy of abundance, which is the energy of love, which means that you are not coming from a place of being afraid to do the work. Okay, that is what I have for you guys. I hope you were able to enjoy this reading and get something from it. If I was able to help you, or if you enjoyed it, please help the channel by giving us a thumbs up, giving us a like, share, subscribe, give us a comment. Let us know if something didn't make sense. Sometimes when I go into these energies, special deck that I created as a prototype to teach the concepts from my book that will be coming out. My business partner and I, SoulFull Creator, we have a book that's going to be coming out where we will dive into these 4 parts of ourselves, the heart, mind, body, and soul, and how to align them with creation. Sometimes that can get a little bit confusing. So if there's something you don't understand, just let us know. We'll dive into it next time. But we really appreciate your engagement on the channel because it helps us grow the channel and reach out and help other souls on their soulful journey. We want you to be let your soul take control so that you can become so full of love and light that you can't help but pass it on. So you guys get out there and create a better day. We'll see you on the next one.